get this show on the road. Welcome back to At the Ends of Eras, the video game development stream where I develop the video game that I'm developing. On this time, I am making a fancy new UI. Is my window capture not up? What the hell happened to my... For some reason, like, all of my settings got screwed up. Whatever. That's working now. So I'll show off what I did last night. At sort of the 11th hour of my stream. More like the 13th hour, since I usually don't go for 6 hours in a session. So I guess it would literally be the 6th hour, because it was the 6th hour of the session. But anyway. Once my hard drive actually fucking starts, there we go. These hard drives are allegedly fast, but they take like a minute and a half to start up. And it's very annoying if you just... because they'll also just like decide they're no longer doing anything. Oh yeah, also, if you alt-tab out of the game as it's starting up, it locks to the center, or to the corner of the screen. I'll have to fix that eventually, but I don't know how. But anyway. You'll notice there's no longer the bars at the top left corner of the screen, and you notice those little funny little pictures on the bottom. So this is what I made last night. This simple sort of test of my concept. This little stamina bar. So we can see it has the little colors that drain out gradually. But I also made a fancier one, which was the health bar, which I'm not gonna, well, I'll show it here by just going to my new health bar. So if we go to this, look at this. As it drains, it sort of spirals inward. So I'll show how that was made. Because I think I'm gonna start with these bars, because I know at least I want these to look cool. And this will also help me figure out sort of the complications with this shader, because I want to use this for a lot of different things. Like this concept of like these floral shapes sort of just appearing. And Krita will eventually appear. Here we are. So it has a few layers. It has the green, which basically dictates the actual like pink to red here. So this painted color can just be whatever I want it to be. So I can change this, and I can like make this like blue or whatever. You know how it is. It's gamer stuff. It does look a little bit like a stenciled tattoo though, or like a stenciled like airbrushed thing. So I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that, because it might actually be better to just do like a straight flat style. Like remove that completely, and then it's just like, I don't know. You know, something like that. There's something in here. I need to find it though. I need to put in the work. Yeah, I'll call that good for now. I actually prefer that. But okay. So that's what that green does. The red here is a few things. One is, it is a, it has this alpha channel. So this actually represents like the mask that everything else follows, so that way I don't have to work so much on it. And then I have this, it turns out in Krita, there's this inheritance, alpha inheritance that you can use. So let's show this again. So this is like the actual flower petals. So if we see here, maybe. Yeah, this just sort of flattens out the petals and it gives us a general thing. And then there's a little spiral. So if I make this have 100% opacity, you'll see what it does. So I just drew a little gradient on each of these little petal parts to make them circle around and around. And then set that there. Then this one just adds a little bit more red to the edges because it wasn't quite what I needed. Because basically, this is now also programmer art where this needs to be like red 1. Like it needs to be red 255 actually. So I could do like, let's actually do that right now. Just make it ever so slightly, like exactly 255 right there. Or somewhere in here. Like somewhere in here it should be. Maybe? Maybe I need, oh. There we go. So now we have some very specific, what? I can't hold, hang on. It's not letting me hold control to select the paint. There we go. It took like a second, like a full second for my keyboard to, uh-oh. I think my keyboard's just broken. Hang on. Technical difficulties here. Do I even have enough USB ports to plug this in somewhere else? Okay, it seems like that USB port was wrong, but okay. There we go. Projects. So I'm gonna go UI, fancy, PNG. So this is what these are gonna look like internally. And then they're so yeah, that was all just stuff. The red dictates how this blends from the actual color to nothing based on a value from 0 to 1. So we can see right here. Actually, hang on, I think this needs to be less than. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good enough. So now what I need to do is actually design like appealing things. Also, I should have brought up my chat window. But okay, so I need a few things. I've been dawdling enough with this. We need, so for the health bar, I have the health bar now. Man, this keyboard is not doing, hang on. Is it the keyboard? It is the key, oh no. Like there's like things happening like multiple seconds after I press the keyboard button. Like I press tab, like, yeah, okay. Dash. Hang on. I have a perfect solution here. I'm gonna turn off this keyboard. And I guess throw it in the garbage or whatever. Hang on, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a lickety-split. I have a keyboard on my couch for some reason. I forget why I even brought this keyboard out here. But it was fate. Okay, let's see if I can move this around. Let's see if this works. Why was I even using a wireless keyboard? That doesn't make any sense. Like it's always at this desk. Maybe the batteries are dying or something. But okay, extra health. And armor. And then we need the stamina bar. Oh, I have to relearn how to type. So stamina bar. Better image. Extra stamina. Boosters. Let's see, what would I want for extra health here? Because I'm still not actually sure on how I'm going to do this. But I think I know one thing. Let's go to player. So this health bar actually needs to get the property max, default max health. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the health bar actually like get extensions. Let's make a new thing called like extension property, I guess. Oh. String. This will only be used for these two bars. And I think there should be like health. Where is the extra health? There it is. Wait, no, this is what is it? What would it be then? I know. I'm gonna try like go with export string. Oh man, this is miserable. Trying to touch type on a different keyboard. Default. Finally got it. And let's do like export float bar extension interval. So what is the extension interval here? I guess it'd be, so it'd be default max health times health up boost. So what I can do is I can just make a little thing that attaches to the flower. So let's grab like, I don't know, let's just grab this whole thing. Or like, we'll move this to, let's do like 600 pixels. So I'm basically going to add an extension to the right, and then I'm going to make it loop with itself. So that way I can add it to the, that way I can add as many of them as I want. Ew, I don't want that. Here. No, but this means I need to, I should probably move the health bar to the top left of the screen. So yeah, I'm actually going to remove... Let's just delete these now. Before I've actually gotten it implemented. Oh. And that way these can extend off to the right. So what exactly do I want here? I guess I want petals. How do flower petals look? Or no, not petals, leaves and foliage. Oh wait, hang on. Have I been... I was accidentally in my B... What is happening with my stream setup? What am I doing? How long have I been in the BRB screen? That's... I don't even know what's happening. I'm losing my mind. I don't even know if my whole demonstration was... Alright, I'm gonna do the demonstration again, just in case. I'm just losing my mind. I think I need to take a break soon. I mean, I guess I am at the end of the month, but I might not even last that long. Anyway, this is the shader. This is what we're doing here. So yeah, the red channel of the texture. Let's do a crash course just in case I already did this. Red channel, it consists of fancy, like, it's just this thing, it's all fancy, cool, it spirals in, but the petals are slightly independent of each other. There's this alpha thing, makes it so that this controls the mask and I don't have to worry about painting it all. Then I can just put the colors on top, then I can put the green on top of that with the same rules, like this. And that way I can just, like, click things. And then the green channel of the texture controls the gradients, that way I can change the colors to whatever I want. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see, and this... having that be 1.1, that was a crude hack. So what I'm gonna do is go back to here. Make that 0. Right or wrong, that was done. Got our beautiful shader here. And it somehow actually works exactly how I want it. I think if it was completely black in here, it wouldn't. Like, there has to be at least some amount of red for it to go completely invisible. I mean, I guess I could make it, like, slightly negative, but I'm not gonna do that. But okay. And it looks beautiful, looks wonderful. And now I'm gonna make the extra health. So let's do, like, I know. I wanted hemlock leaves at some point, but I don't know if they're distinct enough. Because it seems like the flowers are the distinct part. Well, these could work. Because if you weren't here yesterday, the thing that I'm basing, or the style I'm trying to emulate for these is basically the book covers of Margaret Armstrong. So I don't think I'm really nailing it yet, but basically they're these, you know, strong colors, strong, like, floral designs, typically symmetrical, very cool looking, you know, very powerful and strong. But yeah, I'll need to do some more work on that because I want it to feel like they're, like, you know, coming alive right in front of you. But okay, let's get these hemlock leaves in here, because these are these would be kind of cool. Let's just open it as a new document. So let's just do a red line. Does that actually work when I was drawing a little bird? So it seems like in here, look out. So it seems like once we get into these leaves, they're mostly symmetrical. But like here, out on this stem, they're asymmetrical. Or like alternating. Yeah, and they do. And they end in this little 3-prong thing, it looks like. Well, I guess they don't really, because they don't have much, like, there's not really much stem. Like, it's not like it goes like this, and then there's a leaf, and then there's another leaf. It's much smoother than that. It's like there's a leaf, and then right like in here, another leaf comes out and like folds into it. And also it seems like as the leaves get larger, well, I don't actually know if that's true. Because I was going to say that it seems like the leaves themselves can sometimes, like, fractally break off. I guess that's kind of true. Like, these seem to be leaves of this, like, substem, or of this leaf. But I don't know if that's generally the case. What I'm going to try is this. Here, I want like I'm gonna try to make like I don't think this symmetrical design here is gonna work out so hot. Maybe I should go out this way. I'm gonna try maybe like just sketching. So that way I can see if I can even like get something that like does what I want. Maybe there'll be distinct segments. You know, like instead of having one thing that repeats forever, I can have like this, then this distinct thing, then this distinct thing, and then another thing, and then maybe like, you know, that's the end of the health bar or whatever. Because each of these does increase your health by 50% of the base health, so I can make them pretty big and substantial. Start with this. Let's look at just a regular rose. I think the real hard part of this is just going to be making something that looks interesting. Or something that looks like actual, like, flowers and roses and just plants, I guess, because I don't really have much of an illustration background, especially not for plant stuff. Also, my dang thing is offline. So I need to make, like, the bulb of the rose in a way that doesn't obscure anything from the rose, but is still, like, identifiable and, like, cool looking. Oh right, it's because of this dumb thing. That's why I'm so constrained here. And I guess I can just make it asymmetrical, like right here or something. That looks cool. That doesn't look anything like what I'm going for, though. I'm going back to Hemlock. Let's see, can I understand the shape of this? Because what I'm missing, I tried drawing it, it looked lame. I think I'm understanding now. I was missing this shape. I think also, if I remember that the shape is kind of recursive, and that like, so I do think it would be cool to have this be like, this is hard. So where can I put this? Because I think I could also try like, having something like this and then something like this. Or like maybe over here. Maybe I need to just make this like that, and then I can like maybe it needs to be like more abstract. This is... Alright, what exactly do I want here? Because I'm not entirely sure I'm really coming into this with a plan. what happens if I did, like... Let's open a recent thing. Like the mock-ups. So this is the one where I made this. What would I want for like absolute maximum health? So I think actually I like this. This isn't bad. Yeah, excuse me. So I guess I'll just try like scribbling some stuff in. It's like, what if this did go all the way out like this? I think if this actually had good shapes, it would be interesting, but as it is, I think this would be more annoying than anything, if it went out this far especially. What if it went down? Actually, what if it didn't even have this at all? If I had like any like good drawing abilities, I think this would be a lot easier, basically. You know, it'd be something like this. And how would armor work? I guess I could do armor in a simple way, like, I'm imagining, like, you can have as many of them as you want, so it'd have to be easy to generate them. Let's get this back in here. Okay, are you feeling me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down with this? And then basically, so this would be armor. And we could do like... you know, something like this, so that way you could have as much armor as you wanted. It would probably actually be like... I know what it'd be. It would be filled like this, but it would gradually get holes in it, like this maybe. Until it disappears completely. And I guess it would be like, yeah, I guess it'd be like that. So that way, you see what I mean? I don't think this looks very good. But I think there is something here. Because I like the stem. I like having the stem trail down here. I think I could do something better with that. More like symmetrical or pattern-based or something. But I do like how... I do think it would be good if it trails down like this, but it would be weird to have... It is sort of confusing to have the stem of a plant destroyed before the flower. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, the armor sucks. So we'll hide that one. Well, I guess I like the general idea of it going the opposite direction. What do I actually need, though? Let's go back to Margaret Armstrong covers. My god, it's been 45 minutes and I've done nothing. I've just doodled flowers this whole time. Maybe if it's like this. So it's like strong and solid. And then it does what I just described to you before, where it gets less and less solid, but maybe in like a fancier way. How would I want this to dissolve? I mean, that looks kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna try making one of these little armor boblets. So let's do, like... What's this? So I need this to, well, one, I need this to actually be symmetrical, and it's not currently. So let's just cut it down to size, and then I can pretend that was what I meant to do all along. Let's call this, no, well... Am I losing something here? I think I might be losing something here. Yeah, I preferred the proper curve here over this weird, like... Well, this is pretty ugly right here. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. So this will be called, bread. Let's try, like... I should make... Excuse me. I should make these the darkest, and then I can go this way. Oh. Alright, let's see if this is anything. So this will be like what? Armor? We'll go into assets, fancy UI. I think what I'll do is I'll have a new thing for them actually. Like I won't have, so this will just have the, let's remove this extension interval and default max property stuff. And these stamina bars, or these bars, will not have anything with that default max stamina. Let's change the type of this to an H box. Because I'll have this same system. Let's try this. Top left, I guess, or center. There we go. Fancy. This will do like the this visibility, go behind parents, margin. What do I need? Material. What do I want for the color? I guess it'll be like orange or something. Let's see if this actually fades out. So it only starts fading out at 0.85. So I'll just add a little bit more red there. And it doesn't do the fancy grid stuff, but that was going to be pretty hard to make anyway. Well, I can try. Let's just get like let's do this. And this would look better if I did a proper grid. But I don't have the wherewithal to do that. Let's make just a very tiny smidge of this. Now let's see it. There we go. That's looking kind of cool. Let's call this like a segment bar. Or segmented bar. Also, each of these needs to have its own unique material. That'll be... I guess I can just do local scene there. Export node path bar. Sorry, fancy bar, segmented bar. So tracking node value property. And also we need like the I guess it'd be like segment interval. No, I guess maybe this will be tricky. I'll have to do... Let's see. What I do here? That is what I do here. So let's do var s equals n.get segment property if s is greater than segment's size. So we will append right now segments. Okay. Get a segment. And we get a segment here. Then we append it to the segments list. Okay, and then free that segment. Let's see. So first things first, I'm just going to try this. So this will make sure that the segments work. So let's get a... Check that out the window. This will be a player. Or, how do I do this? So I need the stamina bar. And it'll be a child of the health bar. No, not that one. Armor? I guess this isn't the armor bit. This is just called the armor. It'll expand to the right, or as far as it needs to. This will be what? Extra health armor? What is segment interval? Oh yeah, that's the amount of health that each armor piece gives you. Let's see if I can understand this. So we have armor, we have extra health, armor boost. Okay, let's see if this works. So currently this will not do anything with the... Oh, okay. So now this no longer affects these. And I don't... Well, I guess I need that still. Oh, now update health and update stamina. Not needed. Okay, this seems like it is working. Let's get item armor. Did it not? Did it remember to do something? Let's put this here. Oh, I don't add it to the tree. Hang on. Alright, so that is being called properly. Good. Look at that. And then I can do... So I should have it... Now I want to have it so that anytime the player is damaged, it shows the health, regardless of if it's, if it actually hurts you. Or, like, affects your health directly. Man, they just... My upstairs neighbors... I keep complaining about them, because they keep making noise. Alright, let's see if... So it should disappear once I get damaged enough to wear down one. But it won't show it. Or, like, it won't auto-unhide the thing. Yeah. Because my health isn't being impacted. Okay. So yeah, So 2 of those hits takes down one of these little segments. Save and quit here. Let's do... damage. What should it be? Take damage. Do I have a signal for getting damaged? I'll have to make sure that doesn't double up. Okay. And so that was Innervation. I don't know. The Outer Wild soundtrack for the, like, 40th time would be fine. Alright. Let's see. Already connected. A-okay. So what does this mean? Oh, I did the wrong one. Did I? What did I do? Okay, so now no matter what, the player, So hopefully this doesn't cause any issues once the armor disappears, because then there should be like a... It'll be like double queuing it to show. Alright, let's go to this guy. Okay, so that shows up. Now let's make sure, so I'm gonna have it hide away. Then let's make sure this doesn't like screw some. Yeah, that looks good. So we can see our health going down now. And One issue that I was concerned about was, you know, the fact that there's no exact indicator anymore. Like, because the bar tells you, like, okay, enemies do this amount of damage, like this chunk of damage. So, like, now it's like, you know, this, I think this is a one-hit kill. Oh, it is. But I had to make sure, you know, but it's not like 100% certain. Let's see, and I'm gonna, I know. I'll adjust the volume sliders here to make sure that my voice is still the loudest thing in the room, as I do in all day-to-day life. But okay. We have that working. Beautiful, wonderful, perfect. Now let's do our velocity thing. So I need to duplicate a bunch of code. And I think these are actually going to be like... I'm going to switch these to the new defaults. Maybe like 10. Nah, 20 is fine. Because this is just different enough. And I guess I won't do the auto fade, because this will be dependent on the main thing. Just slap all this in here. Or, I guess I'll need, so let's do like var internal value. Okay, so we have changing size, and then var val. Let's do like var. Oh wait, I have this. If segments dot what would this be? What is this going to be? No, we don't have max value anymore. We have segment interval divided by segment interval here. Let's get my velocity stuff here. So we have our target value here. Cool. dv equals. So this is d. So this is amount minus v. of amount is equal. So we don't need QHide, QShow. That stuff is not needed here. Instead, we're going to do, well, s is greater than segments.size. So this is all our segment changing stuff. That's a-okay. If we are at the desired amount, so the amount of this hasn't changed, we just return. Otherwise, we do, so this is the change in the amount. So velocity speed times acceleration, and then amount wait, I need this to be v. And then we do for C in get children. Because what I'm going to do here is we'll get our new max value, which is or like var segment value equals amount divided by size. Actually, let's do for S in segments. That way if I add any extra children, it won't break. So segment value amount divided by segment size minus I. And then we do segment.material dot equals segment value. Okay, so funky stuff. Let's see if it works. Basically, that should iterate through each of the segments of my newfound thing. So let's just do item armor 5. This does feel very much like a, I see. It has not added the extra health properly. What would that be? So that would be, we get the value property, and V, oh, okay, V is already divided by the segment size. Oh, right. Forgot, there's that new fun thing where, my game dies. Alright, look at that. Now it fills up. I'll need to make those, I think, more compact is what I'd want to do. In fact, can I, like, so, yeah, because I want kerning on these, I guess. Maybe I can do some sort of, like, ignore the minimum size. Like, what if we just keep? Ah. Interesting. And I don't think I need these to do anything here. Oh. Okay, but now I can actually fiddle with that. Let's do like 60 maybe. I don't think they're adjusting. Oh, I know why. It's because they duplicated the original one. I guess I can just... hang on. Let's just duplicate these a few times. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't do min size. There we go. I'll need to make a better, like, thing for this, because now this does look... it's looking a lot like, especially with the jacket, it looks like cheap tattoos, basically. Like, just these sort of abstract patterns and, like, roses and stuff like that. While she has this biker jacket. Well, it's actually a flight jacket, but... you could ride a motorcycle with a flight jacket, I think. And only the die-hard bikers would notice. There's just no clip somewhere. Because I want to see that cool little UI thing in action. Ooh. I mean, the problem is it doesn't really interpolate smoothly, though. Why is that? Is this segment value not correct? What is this amount? So where's my stamina bar, armor bar? What if it's like 4, like 0.1? Let's just see. Oh. Wow, it's already been an hour and a half that I've been doing this, and I just barely got like one thing done. This is gonna be glacial. Ooh. I think if I get some nice illustrations in here, this will be pretty cool. I'll have to figure out, maybe I could just talk to a 2D artist and explain, like, because there's a funky process to make them, but it's not too hard, because it's like, hey, make a gradient from black to red. The red stuff disappears first, the black stuff disappears last, but it has to be, and to make the bar accurate, you gotta, you know, have at least one little segment be all red. Ooh, there we go. That looks cool. I mean, admittedly, it's a little big, though. But maybe on, like, well, I'll have to decide how big I want it. Because I do like, because it disappears, so, like, you flash it up, it's, like, big and bold and obvious. And I guess and currently, like, internally, if your health is not full, it'll always show your health bar. But if your armor isn't full, it still disappears, which, thinking about it, I'm fine with that. But I also may want to just have the option to always hide, always show. Hide when full health, hide when full armor, stuff like that. Or show when damaged, you know, whatever. The only issue I'm seeing now, is the fact that the armor pieces, like, the chunk disappears without smoothly disappearing. I'd like that to be the case. Actually, let's do that. So what I'm going to do is fancy bar, segmented bar. Segments dot append seg. Segments dot material shader. Oh, wait. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, if s less than I, and value less than 0, or less than or equal to 0. Let's see if this works. Basically now, when you get hit, it should blow that chunk out. Invalid get material on base texture rectangle. No. Nope. That's wrong. That's incorrect. I see the material right there. Nope. Oh, okay, typo. I'll also have to make sure everything color coordinates properly. But I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. This is mostly to get sort of, I guess, general ideas of what I want to do, and also make sure that I have, like, the tech for what I want to do. But the thing about placeholders is, if they're not obviously bad, they're probably going to be final. Like the original health bar was also meant to be placeholder, and it was just the health bar for like a year. Because I made it in like 10 minutes, where I just slapped a big, huge rectangle in the corner of the screen. Yeah, the arrows are going to be a bit confusing. It'll have to be something else. let's make sure. Boom. Did not disappear. Oh, I gotta remove it from this. Okay. Segments.qtree. Let's do like. All right. Also, there's some weird speed thing where it's like, oh, I know what it is. It's because the speed should be clamped, I think. Maybe? I'll just play with it. Actually, that's no clip. And also for my own sanity, I can just save. I keep forgetting that I have like all these wonderful debug tools at my disposal. Like I can just do like so ouch. And then should disappear. It did not disappear. Plop. There we go. Okay, so what does that mean? So if the segment count, so this is the number of segments that there should be. So if that segment is less than I, and segment value is less than 0, or equal to 0. I mean, that should be... Okay, that should be 0 though. So it's like 1 off. Also, I need a little bit more speed, a little bit more acceleration there. Let's do like 1 for acceleration. Yeah, it's... What exactly am I looking at then? So the segment value is the amount minus I. So for the first segment, I guess I can just... Oh, it's decelerating. What's the value v delta removed? So we have change of s, we have s, we have v, we have d, we have I, we have removed. 10. So s is 0, I is 0. Oh, okay. That's an equal to I. Okay, that was a trivial thing. Glad it wasn't something weird with the math or whatever. But alright, let's gamerify this. Let's... Alright, I have double damage still. It seems like I do a lot more than twice the damage, though. Oh, now the speed is like That speed is like wacky. 0.1, maybe. I just realized what it is. Okay, hang on. Put these back to normal. I didn't put... Oh, wait, no, I did put the delta here. What the heck? So maybe it's the... velocity... Did I... Wait, do I need... What? Oh, okay, I see. These are there as well. That's fine. Let's just do, like, 1 here. And then, like... This segment is weird because it's the only one where the speed, or where the distance that you need to travel can be more than 1. So I think it's just a screwed up velocity. Because I want it to be... Yeah, I guess that's okay. Actually, I preferred it how it was before. What was the speed there? I guess this is... I guess setting the deceleration back to 1. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we're getting killed to death. And I would love an air kick. Like, instead of... I might replace the dive completely, because I don't think I ever actually use it for anything other than attacking flying enemies, and I would rather just have the ability to hit them. And then I could probably remove this move as well, which just looks bad. And I could do something else with that. Like, maybe like a slide kick? Like, sliding forward? But I'll think about that in, like, a V5 of the demo or something, or the game, or whatever. But okay, we have the armor working. So then how am I going to make the stamina boosters? I mean, I guess... Well, I mean, naturally, I guess it'll be the same thing, but... They'll have to be underneath the stamina bar. Because there was a pretty good metaphor, or like an pretty good indication of how it worked in the original version. Where it was a bar that was behind the first bar. So I guess I could put something inside of the stamina bars here, because these are technically 2 separate images, or 2 separate segments being controlled by the same thing. So I could like split them apart and put the individual like boosters in there. Ooh. Killed me dead. Alright. That's looking good. I think what I should do is actually the extra health first, instead of the, I guess it'd be the same, it'd be a very similar thing to this, where I could just add the extra segments. I'd have to make sure, because there might have to be more than one segment, though. Or I could do something super cool. It could be like, imagine, let's see, and I guess I'll just use basically something like this for now. So it'll be like, this is the most that the health can go. But instead of it just getting bigger, I can make it get more complicated. So we have our health bar extension. It's like, let's say first off, this will be extension 1. And then extension 2, this won't be extension 2, this will be... Extension 2 will, let's actually make this look good, because this is now going to be actually what I'm going to just implement. Because I'm not, I have a suspicion that these are going to be like placeholder, quote unquote, for a very long time. So I should probably make them at least like look kind of nice. This does not really get me that Margaret Armstrong vibe. I kind of failed on that front. I'm sort of just doing my own thing because I'm not as good of an illustrator as her. But okay. This will be segment 1. And then extension 2 could be, let's say, extra flowers. Or like extra leaves here. Actually, maybe even like this leaf. It's like, what if it goes like this? And like extension 1. This will be like, etc. So like, you get your extra, then you get this little thing. Maybe I'll add some more, like, let's add a little bit more here. Like it comes up like this, and it's like, all right, got a little stem for our rose now. And then you get extension 2, and it's like, oh, we got little leaves for the rose now. You know, little leaves on the stem. I might actually make it so that it still hides your health bar unless the base health is damaged, because I think otherwise this huge thing is going to be on your screen the entire time. Okay, so I'm thinking extension 1 was let's get rid of our good armor as well. So base health. You know, little rows up in the corner of the screen, A-OK. Then you get an extension. Little stem. Extension 2. And then I'll need to do extensions like X through Y and Z for here. Because it'll probably do the same thing where it does the stem, then leaves, then stem, then leaves, then stem, then leaves. And that way I can get a huge amount of health, since these two segments are the same amount of health as this entire flower. So yeah, let's get this out of here because it looks bad. Because we can do way better than that. Maybe. First, I'll make this look cute. Pretty sure 5 health extensions is the max, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I guess I haven't actually formally instated a maximum on any of these. And then extension 4. Oh wait, whoops. What if I put... What would I need here? Do I want another flower, like, right here? I could do a little, like, or little leaf, I should say, not flower, because I mean, you know, I should say, I keep saying words that I don't mean. And I think that's a shortcoming of mine that I can choose to do better at. And I like this thing. I don't know exactly what this is, but I like it, so I'll do it, I'll copy it, do it again. For each of these, and it'll be like cool and epic. And let's put a third leaf. I'm really going crazy now. Or maybe like... like this weird little thing. Oh, right. I need to add, like... These leaves are, like, sharp. You know, they go like this. You know what I mean? You know, because they're, you know, every rose has its thorns, as the rock song or country song or whatever it is goes. What is that? Is that from here? It is. Let's see, is this... I don't know if that actually makes it look better. It looks okay. You know, not bad. So we'll do a 5th extension and then 6th, and I think that'll be all the extensions the player can get, or I'll just do something else for the other ones, because after that point, that's like quadruple the player's base health. And if that's not enough for them, they can just turn on like half damage or something. Okay, so if this is the last one, what do I want it to be? So I'm thinking, okay, hear me out here. I know that I said that, you know, there's a little bit of like problems with like, these sort of look like just tattoo designs or something, like for like a biker. But what if there was a skull right here? You know, like just a little skull that the flowers were growing out of all this time. You know, you thought this was a flower of life, but it was a flower of death. I think it would be the opposite of this. It'd go like, the holes would look smaller in comparison once you actually get this in. I don't think this is going to be what I end up going with, but I do think it would be neat to have some sort of like you've maxed out the thing. It's time to be cool now. You know, like now it's time for something cool and epic. Okay, so this is going to be actually extension 6. Yeah, I'm going with this, actually. Alright, let's move this, because I need to figure out where the stem is going to go first. I need this to go up and then down. This. And crucially, where does the skull fit into this? You know, like I could put it like right here. With a little bit of with a little bit of finesse, you could like make it look like there's a illustrative purpose to this. Ooh. Sans Undertale. It's Sans Undertale from the skull. I gotta say, that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. I would get the tattoo of this. Well, actually, I wouldn't, but I would. If someone got the tattoo of this, I would say, hey, that's a cool tattoo. Did you get it from my video game? Let's put a little bit of like flair on this, like. Okay, now it looks a little like a. Now it looks a little, maybe too much like a flame, but that's okay. Okay. Let's go through this again. So we have our base health bar, which is a little funny little flower. Then it goes to this extension 1. It's just a little stem. Then you get leaves. Then you get another stem. I could probably make that look a little less like that. Then you get some more leaves. Then you get another stem, a funky looking one. And then you get Sans Undertale. It turns out the whole thing was Sans Undertale all along, the whole time. Alright, I'm saying that's good. Let's just, oh. Hang on. There we go. So I'm gonna just... We're gonna need to make each of these into its own thing. Oh. So, assets, fancy UI, health, EX1, don't need armor, don't need that anymore. Let's just get each of these. These will be tough to fit together. Oh well. I'll just do them right. I'll just assume that they're good now. And I'll make this a little bit like that. Or a little bit more intentional looking here. Extension 4. Actually, hang on. First off, let's clean this up just in case somebody has to see it in isolation, which means me. Okay. Health EX 8. No, 6 comes after 5. Let's just export these to, yeah. So I can at least, so I'll align these. I guess these will be in the health bar itself, maybe? I'll need another thing to use that shader with, I think. Alright, let's do file, export. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna do this. Wait, I need to hang on. All of these need to be so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's just go through at a time. Also make all of these that. How does it fit in the mock-up? Yeah, that seems about right. It was Sans Undertale all along. He is incredibly powerful. My voice cracked from that. Okay. Let's go back to this one. So I need to remove some of these stray pixels because this is going to be on top of this. I knew I was removing them for a reason. There we go. So we have our sad little skull. And then I'll make a nicer shade of red eventually. Also, each of these needs to have a unique material. So I guess I can make unique. Multi-node set material, okay. Alright, so first off, let's see how this looks in-game. Hopefully it's not, like, obnoxious. I mean, it's not super big. And I should also do the same, like, fading in and out gracefully instead of, like, slamming it shut. Like, the item counts on the right-hand side now are the obnoxious thing. Oh yeah, I just remembered the thing that hang on, I'm gonna skip the kazoo ending. Okay. So I said earlier today that I wanted to remove the dive, replace it with just an air kick. But I think there's one useful place for the dive, which is when you roll, it's the only way to cancel your forward momentum. So I'll have to figure out, do I want something else there? Or do I want maybe I can keep the dive, but only when you're roll jumping? Which would be a pretty difficult, like... I guess if I made the animation fancy, like if I made a nice transition animation, like, you know, she goes from the flip into the overhead kick, then it could make sense and it could feel good. But otherwise it would feel weird. If it wasn't like the universal thing. Okay, so let's figure out how I'm going to make these segments now. And how they're going to align with this nice little thing. And also I should make... Let's go through each of these. Oh. Okay. Additive. Actually, let's do no green. I guess this will be fine because I'll just do this. Let's see, and I want it to be a little fancier than this, so let's get this, no, airbrush? What do I want to happen? I guess I want it to go through these first. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? You know, like, it, like, it sort of sucks in, and then these come in first, I guess. I'll say that's officially good enough for the placeholder. Let's do, red. Actually want this to be a little bit different. What I'm going to do is, I guess that'll work fine. So here, I'm going to have to start with 50% opacity. And I guess we'll extract the thorns first. So this way, this leaf is going to go first, then this leaf. Mostly. I want just linear, actually, for these. Should have thought about that. Yeah, I want not quite that. And we'll do, let's do like a 35% passing. So I'll do one pass, second pass. Did not export EX3. And then I have 4, 5. This one I guess I'll do this. There you go. what if this disappeared first? Actually, I want this to be... I want it to look like fire that's fading down, so this one's going to be a little bit different than the other ones. Because it's Sans Undertale. Oh. My body did not try to say that very easily. Okay, now this one. Let's see, can I make it so that we do like shading on the outside here? And then it'll gradually come in more and more intensely. Let's see how these look in action. So we'll go through the materials here. Eventually. Ooh. So I'll have to make each of these unique, but otherwise, let's see. So, okay. A lot of these do not have the correct amount of red. They need to have an exact, like, complete red, or else you can't tell how much damage you've taken. Like this one, you only know at like 75%, so I need to go back in. So we need like a few like real hard hitter, or like real like shells here. There we go. Let's see if this one looks okay. Well, I won't test all of them. Or I won't test them one at a time. That'd be crazy. Okay, so I think this one also needed more red in here. So let's just put like a little splash right there. And like a little dash like right in here. Let's get another soundtrack up in here. Could do Echoes of the Eye again. Let's do Pilot Red Sun Achievement. Oh no. I'm not even in... Okay, that's a big issue. I wasn't even in like, proper mode. Or, like, I didn't have the right color selected. Yeah, So I just fucked up. I just fucked up there. Tragic. I bet at some point I just selected the color. Just did it wrong. Wait, I need to save. I'll just get... Yeah. All three of these are bad. I need to set this as like a shortcut as well. And I think I'll just re-export all these. Okay. Let's see all of these in action simultaneously. Okay. So now, at the faintest bit of damage, reasonably good, maybe? So let's see. They're not completely gone. Yeah, so they have a sliver. Oh wait, no, the leaves don't here at like 10%. At like, yeah, okay. So we need higher contrast. I'm gonna just push a little bit right there. Like right here, and a little bit more there. Then here, let's just, well, not quite that much. Actually, I can just settings, configure Krita, shortcuts. Let's search export. Oh, cancel. Shift Control E is not an image. Yeah, reassign that. I don't care. Okay, so now at like 9%, each segment has at least a tiny smidge. Okay. So now I need to do like... Let's put a control here. This will be called like extensions. Export string var extension property. Okay. Do var let's put the extensions actually just after all this, I think. If e not equal to so if I don't know, for I, let's just do for I, or for I equals 0, for C in get children dollar to dollar. If E is greater than I. Let's also calculate the thing here. So it'll be var set ext value equals value minus max value divided by extension interval. So now I actually need, I need this to extend above the, oh, I know what I need. I need B minus 1 times max value divided by extension interval. Then we'll do c dot material. Okay, I think this works. Let's just do make unique on each one of these. And we'll do just hide all these for now. Oh yeah, I need to go to player. So now we have an extension property here, which is going to be stamina up, I guess. I actually might just make this an item. I'm going to call this the item, actually. So it'll be extension item. So it'll be just global.count. So what is health up boost? Oh, I don't need these anymore. I guess it's 25 right now. And the stamina up boost is 20. Okay, let's test this out. So I should be able to just do item health up. I could not. Oh, I see what it is. Hang on. If V and this and this and this. Where am I? Did I misspell it? Am I in the wrong place? So it's Stamina bar. I get it now. So the okay, I see. I have them in the wrong order. I'm a creature of habit. Health comes before stamina, for some reason. Even though I made the stamina bar first. Okay. So does that not heal me? Heal? I don't have heal. Let's go... I'll just... I need 5 more of these. So now we can go up to a max of 6 health extensions. And I see here... Oh, okay. It did dig through my health, it seems. But it also doesn't seem like it's... Let's see if I can heal. Oh, okay. So my health is not at its max. And it doesn't seem like that's because... So it seems like... Oh well, let's take damage again. See if this works. Okay. So we're getting tons of damage. Maybe I need let's go to the fancy thing. So this... I think this should be... What should this be? Max value divided by extension interval. Alright, V is a flow. So this is... Okay, no, these are all floats. So that should be fine. I think it just messed something up. So these are visible. Oh, whoops. Gotta be shown. It doesn't seem like it's setting the shader parameters properly. I think. Okay, let's keep taking damage. Actually, let's make the enemies do options. Difficulty. enemy damage will be double. There we go. Okay, so I've gone through... What am I missing? Value divided by max value. So T target value. Okay, so we do have our quadruple health here. I'm seeing. So let's continue. Step over. Oh, I see. Hang on. It's because these are set immediately. Okay. For I in E. Viz equals get child. No. I oh. This ran long and all I did was make a health bar. Okay, that's badass. I'll need to make the colors now. Probably just do something simple. Yeah, there we go. Boom. It's not going away, though. I know. It's because I set greater than or equal to. So if viz greater than or equal to 1. Maybe. And value greater than or equal to max value. How about that? Oh. How about we do if absolute, or let's do like there we go. What is velocity? Is it still going? I see, okay. Let's do like absolute value of velocity less than like 0.001. Or less than or equal to 0.001. Now it's not working quite so hot. So let's do if val equals v and I know. The absolute value of value minus v less than or equal to 0.01. So if there's no interesting change in health, and our health is, what have you. Or if we have good health. There we go. Now let's see if it fades away, because it should. Because if you're not... is it going to eventually fade away? My stamina isn't fading away either. Did I break it? Hang on. What did it used to be? It used to be that val be greater than or equal to 1. So what if I did, like... No, I don't. That wouldn't be good. So why is this running? So V is 3.2. Value is 1. Oh, okay. TV. In fact, let's even do D here. So it'll be absolute value D. And V is greater than or equal to 1.0. So let's see if this works. I'll just let it run. Wait, why am I damaged still? Oh, I see. I think. Yeah, okay. So I think this still needs to be... Let's do... If not visible, return. So we should still compute stuff as it's visible. Because otherwise it gets, like, bored and goes away. Okay, so now if I get hit, I should drain this. It should drain the health properly. Yeah, it goes, ouch. Our health goes away. Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, and that fades away normally. And I'm fine with that. I think that's a good compromise, because then the players should, once they get health extensions, know that they can check their health at that point. And then once your health is low, it doesn't go away, because now it's like, okay, now you're like in combat. And I should put the saving thing somewhere else now. Okay. So I think the last thing I'll do, let's save what I have. Get status. I keep pressing the... What am I pressing? I keep pressing the enter button instead of the slash button now. Dang, keyboards. I wish they were all the same. Alright, no, I don't care about the status. Now I do. So this is health, up, and armor. Oh. Oop. There we go. I'm still practicing my touch typing still. I didn't learn how to do it in like the 5th grade or whenever I was supposed to. So this is wonderful. Let's do the green now. Oh yeah, this is additive. Well, I'm still divided on it, honestly. Because I think maybe if I just chose a better color for the red... Who knows? I think each of these is going to be like a different style, basically. I don't think I've been very consistent with them. But oh well. I still want the airbrush. I think this one might actually be too, like, detailed now. But oh, let's see how these look. Kind of haphazard. That's okay. It at least makes it a little bit smoother. Yeah, I'll probably do something a little bit better. That does seem a little tacky, the airbrush style. I'll probably just do flat colors or like simple outlines or something. I also don't really need well, I don't really need a whole gradient texture, but I guess it could be fun. Like I could do wackier gradients and stuff. But okay, I'll call this the progress for today. So we have a cool little health bar now, and I can also add armor. So let's teleport somewhere fun. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game, because that'd be a mood killer. Nice. Oh yeah, let's also set the damage back to normal damage. So we have our guys here. So yeah, now we have... I should probably think of it more. Well, I can do a lot more to improve the actual items that I've done. Specifically the armor. I think the health is good enough that it'll probably last a while. The armor, I like the pattern that it uses for dissolving. Oh wait, does healing me give me armor back? I forgot if that's a thing. Ouch. So now I can have... Nice. Oh. Okay, now it's a lot more explicit when you lose a chunk of armor. Yeah, this will be cool. Oh, what if I had the flower dissolve? What if I had something dissolve into a skull? Instead of just having the skull there. I guess maybe... I might keep the skull like that for now, though. Because now I'm thinking, like, what if I had made the flower dissolve into a skull? But I think it's more fun, at least for now, if the player gets the skull as a reward for getting all the health extensions. Okay, so I guess tomorrow I'll do the stamina. That'll be harder because it's more abstract, I think. And there's a more complicated, like, relationship between the boosters and the other things. Maybe I'll use the hemlock again. I'll try, because I do think hemlock would be an interesting aesthetic for like floral patterns on the bottom. And I'll probably just make it a flat color. I'll probably not bother with having like the airbrushed look and stuff like that. And I'll have to tutorialize getting the health UI stuff. Let's add that to my options as well. So let's make the to-do list. What did I get done? Extra health. Yeah. Hemlock. And then options for bars. Only show when low, show when not full. Okay, let's save this stuff. This is fun. This is a cool little thing. And my music time, or the music ended right at the perfect time. Awesome. All right. I'll be back soon. Let's see, tomorrow I'll work on the stamina bar, and then I guess I'll do more of the UI after that. See you then.